During my recent travels in the Maine woods, I was notified of an incident where two snowmobiles had fallen through the ice on Churchill Lake and the Allagash Wilderness Waterway. I was invited to attend the recovery of those two sleds, and I made this video to educate people of the dangers of traveling over ice in the North Maine woods. The situation, as I was told, is that there was a party of snowmobilers traveling from Eagle Lake to Churchill Dam. One of the sleds was broken down and being towed by another. As they traveled across Churchill Lake, they crossed near the center of the lake where the most current is, creating a channel and the weakest ice. It was at this point that the lead sled broke through the thin ice, followed by the sled being towed. The man on the sled being towed was able to escape the water, while the man on the lead sled was submerged. The party had limited resources, and the man was submerged in the freezing water for almost an hour before he was hauled out with the help of his grandson in a jet sled. This is a remote area in Maine with no cell reception, and the saving grace here was that a member of the party was an off-duty Forest Service ranger who had his radio and was able to call for emergency evacuation via helicopter. While they were waiting for the helicopter to arrive, Maine Warden Mark Hutchinson from Clayton Lake District arrived and began rendering aid to the hypothermic man. The man was evacuated and recovered after several days in the hospital. This is how those sleds were recovered. Just before I showed up, someone had gone out in a small boat with a rope and a giant hook on the end of it, which he used to fish around and grab hold of one of the sleds. Then we had to take turns using the chainsaws to cut a channel for the rope so we could haul the sled back to stronger ice where we could pull it out. We all muckled onto the rope and attempted to drag it back by hand. Once we got the sled back under stronger ice, we had to cut a hole to pull it out of. That's Maine Warden Mark Hutchinson, and what he's explaining here is how we need to push the block of ice down and with the current to get it out of the way. At this point, we connected the channel to the opening and dragged the sled back until it was underneath that opening.
Okay, slow down. Wait. A little more, go easy. Still, we might want you sideways. Over this way, shift. Yeah.
The water here was shallow, so all we needed to do was build the frame and ramps to get the sled out.
Unhook. Just unhook.
I heard it.
So you can see by the amount of water here that the ice is still too weak, and Jay had to go back out in the boat to fish around and get a better hook on the snowmobile. Now that we had a better hook on the sled, we used the chainsaw winch for more power, dragging it back. We had to continue with the channel and drag the sled back further, so we really got to that thicker ice.
Nice.
Then we cut a new hole and we were able to get the sled to surface.
Can we put the sixes under there? I think we should, yeah. I think we should. It's going to be a shot and shoot.
That's the wrong sled. We'll have to put it back.
Should we push from the back? Not on my board. Not on my board. Yep, a little bit to the right. Try that, yeah. A little bit, ready? Go a little more, we'll pull it. Go a little more.
Hey, get a strap.
I can get that back.
Go ahead. Hold on. Let him get the back end now. Now it's time. Reset, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice! Yeah! Woo! Fire up, baby!
This is the right size for me.
Oh, I like the graphics on that, damn it. That's cool.
Yeah, this $300
Holy.
Oh, yeah.
That ice. Oh, hey. Teamwork makes the dream work!
Got it.